Check test. Check, guys. Do you hear me? I cannot hear. Oh, I think we're live. Hi, everyone. Apologies, we are having some technical difficulties from my end, but we are all good. Welcome, of course, to the Call of Duty Mobile 2024 Summer Invitational Group Stage, Day 4. It is, of course, the final day of the group stage. I am going solo for now, but of course, it is still the last day for all the teams to get back into action, and so far, this is our current standing for both Group A and Group B, with Extract leading for Group A. Meanwhile, of course, the Emperor with his team leads up Group B. Vitality and STE just inches away. Same thing with Wolves and SPG. However, it has been difficult for DVS and Kagendra to get into that final spot. But of course, they still have an opportunity to topple down Elevate and Godlike if they can pull it off for today. It has been insane, just like probably what's happening as the start of this afternoon's event, but nevertheless, it was also unbelievable as we had probably one of the most shocking moments in Call of Duty CDSI history yesterday. But nevertheless, this is still the last day for anything to change for basically any of these teams. As we of course look at our schedule for this afternoon, we're going to start off with SPG versus Elevate for our game number 1. And of course, for SPG, unfortunately, they lost all matches against Q9, won SND, and Control against DVS. Meanwhile, on the side of Elevate, they basically made a very bad decision in choosing Tunisia and APOC for their hardpoint and SND matches against Q9. They did win Control, and unfortunately, they also got really beat down hard on that matchup. But it is what it is. They have the opportunity to change things around, probably for today. But of course, this is their last opportunity to at least secure themselves, especially for SPG, as it's not really, it's a hit and miss here and there. But nevertheless, hopefully things really go well for them and that they completely secure their slot for the group stage. All right, so we are just waiting for things to come in. And as mentioned, first matchup here for this afternoon will be SPG, of course. Pushing, Smiwan, Nan, Carl, and Bird will be the one leading for SPG. They actually did a great performance yesterday, especially Carl. Comeback Carl, as Callie actually called this guy during day 2, when they had an amazing and insane S&D matchup, and hopefully they can bring the game one more time. However, the Red Rebellion was quelled yesterday by Q9. Hopefully Yopi, PJ, Kendi, Susano, and KL gets their work cut out for them, and hopefully they do something better for today, and make sure that at least probably push themselves to at least top 3 for the group stage. There's still a chance that DVS can pull something off from their bag, but it's best for you guys to make sure that you have this right in the bag, as we are of course very critical with this one. And in just a few minutes, we're gonna start off with our map bans and picks for SPG against Elevate. For one thing is for sure, it is, it's a good thing for Elevate that we are not gonna be doing Apocalypse for sure. We are also out in Hackney Yard, as well as Hacienda is also out for the picking, courtesy of SPG right there for Elevate. They are definitely taking off standoff, which means we are headed for my memory is kind of failing me right now as I'm all full solo, but nevertheless, Tunisia is out, Express is out for S&D, and of course even Takeoff will be gone. So we are and even Kurohana is out. That would mean we most probably end up in someplace else. Raid, and of course most likely Arsenal will be banned for Control here. No, Seaside will be banned. So definitely Arsenal is where we are headed for control today. It's kind of hard to go in full solo for this one, but nevertheless, we do our best. You're stuck with me throughout the day for this. Not sure if you can actually hear me, guys. Okay, hear me? Hey, I'm trying my best to just a couple of things off right now here. So I just want to make sure that everyone can actually hear me with today's broadcast. But okay, cool. It's kind of hard, so I'm not seeing myself as well for the visuals. But we're trying our best to just do things here. Unfortunately, my co-casters had a bit of a critical emergency that they need to abandon ship, so to speak. But it is what it is. We're okay. We're good. You're gonna be stuck with me throughout the day, I guess. Not unless some hopeful soul will join us for this broadcast as we do our day 4. But that's alright. We are headed, there you go, Summit. My apologies, kind of forgot about Summit. I mean, this is an insane map that Elevate has some history already for this one. SPG, although they've been hit and miss when it comes to hardpoint, it's not really their main game for sure. They've had some good moments here and there, but SPG needs to really step up here and make sure that they control Elevate here as we start off with our first hill already here at Summit for hardpoint. SPG again against Elevate. The Red Rebellion is still good, but so far Elevate taking full control here, but a bit of contention with SPG, but not yet enough. Nan trying to control second floor here, which will be definitely critical, but Yopi finds one right there with the KRM, and it's still almost all Elevate throughout this first 30 seconds already for the hill, and it's still gonna be good for them. I mean, barely any contention on the side of SPG. They're trying to take this one, finally manages to do so, but of course it's still gonna be the first 30 seconds of the match right now. It's still gonna be fine. I mean, they could still have an opportunity to take this on second hill or third, but here's the thing with Elevate, they will always have that clutch power, and if push comes to shove, when those KRMs and those SGs land where they need to land, it is just absolutely intense. Nan definitely has some good ideas here, trying to control already hill number 2 here, but of course Elevate will definitely want to take over at least the second floor right there and try to make sure to lock this one in once it goes live. And there they go. Carl, come back, Carl. Hopefully he steps up right now, but unfortunately gets taken out once again with Yopi. Yopi landing insane numbers right now. Alright, there we go. We're sitting numbers with Yopi at 7 frags already. PJ and the rest of the crew. Just a bit of surprise here from PJ. Unfortunately, he takes one but gets traded out immediately. Susano did not really have a good performance yesterday. Hopefully this time he's able to wake up, and this he did with the claw, firing away from right, all cylinders there. And now comeback Carl trying to clear the path here with a double, but unfortunately taken out at the back right there. Nan again with a backstab. It is just basically Nan and comeback Carl trying to go for the push here. 63-20 is our score, but it's alright for SPG. They still have an opportunity to take this if Elevate bails out on hill number 3, or at least their SPG is able to take hill 3 as their money hill. If not, this is going to be an interesting setup for them. Now, of course, a few of the scrap points coming into SPG there, but again, Kilo and the rest of the team from Elevate, the Red Rebellion, is there. Candy welcoming everyone already with that war machine. He's just finding where to bomb that right there, popping it right in the entrance of Dummy A, and PJ burning everyone straight right there for the purifier. No weird scheme for this one. It's just all flames right there for Elevate. This is alright. We're just absolutely insane right now, trying absolutely our utmost best to do what we have with here and going solo for this afternoon here, as of course Gushing finally taking charge, but of course PJ welcoming them back here. Comeback Carl trying to take this over right now with SPG still trailing by as much as 80 points, but of course as they're now down to the last scrap points here, Elevate already has their eyes set on the next hill. So far SPG still definitely we need to get some things checked here from my end, but hopefully it's just a matter of configurations. But I hope you're still doing your utmost best and enjoying the match right now, as definitely Elevate is just doing everything they can right now to make the lead as big as possible, with SPG still trailing from behind there. 130-37 is our score, 100-point advantage for the Red Rebellion. And now finally Gushing trying to lock this one in, trying to make sure that they have this hill for themselves, and hopefully this one is all good. But PJ has plans otherwise, but no, the takeover is still not good. 130-55 is our score so far. This hill has become their good one, but PJ has already taken out some of the members of SPG with that KRM, just landing everything perfectly. The reset is here, and now of course SPG trying to use the control room there as their money hill, and hopefully this one is they're good to go. But no, Yopi just landing there, all shots perfectly now. Comeback card trying to go for the double and manages to do so, trying to take this one over and hopefully push them to 100-point mark. But PJ trying to do something else, but meets comeback call right there. None with the Sparrow clearing out house right now and manages to do so. 39 more seconds to go. They definitely have all opportunities to push this to at least a 90-point for SPG, as Elevate kind of struggling right now to take over Hill 1 one more time, while this time they probably have eyes set on Hill 2 already, as we're down to the final 20. None welcoming still the members of Elevate here, but the contention is still be there for Elevate. Scrap points definitely coming for the Red Rebellion. SPG still has no eyes yet on